What is popping, everybody? My name is Ethan, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. We are down to the final video of the loop here on the channel today. This one being on Pisces, of course, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Artemis, goddess of the moon, the hunt, technically sharing the domain of archery with her twin brother Apollo, though I'd say the archery goes more to him than to her. No offense to the ladies, of course. And also technically the goddess of the wild, though she, again, shares that domain with Pan, the lord of the wild. I do hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. It is a Sunday, as is the time of me uploading this. Got any special plans for the week coming up? It's going to be a busy one, I'm sure. And without much further ado, I have shuffled the cards and made the odds and the gods be ever in your favor. Starting us off, Pisces, we have Hermes message. Okay, I haven't actually gotten this card in a minute here. I got in this one in a hot minute. So, you are reaching out to someone. That's what this card means. Hermes is the god of travelers, but he's also the god of messengers. He is, above all else, a god of travelers. But, messengers are his thing too. So you're reaching out to someone, is what I'm trying to say. You are reaching out to someone. Is this a friend? Is this a family member? Is this a lover? I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm sure we're going to find out these next few cards. Closest acquaintance? Achilles heel. Ooh, man. Interesting. So, it looks like this close acquaintance of yours, whoever they may be, has found themselves in a bit of a weakened state. They're in a bit of a pickle. They have had their weak spots exposed, per se. And right now they are struggling a little bit to, remain strong. And perhaps you're reaching out to them now to reassure them that, hey, you're there for them. You're there if they need anything. Is there anything you can do for them to help, reassure them or something? Interesting situation. Interesting situation indeed. Where's your head at? The Olympian Summit. Okay. So you're thinking about trying to meet with them to, help reassure them. It's a great idea in principle. In practice, who the heck knows? I don't know if you guys live close to each other or not. Or if, you'd be willing to travel the distance, or if they'd be willing to travel the distance. But whatever the case may be here, it looks to me as though you really do want to meet up with them. You are thinking about traveling to them. You're thinking about, going to in person and reassuring them for a few days. Something along those lines. Question is that what they want? We shall see. What's around you? The Golden Fleece. Okay. So it looks to me that your friend, whoever they may be, is very receptive to this idea. They like the idea of you wanting to be so eager to meet up with them. They like the idea of, having you close by and saying, hey, you need me? I got you covered. I'm right here. Tell me what you need. Seems like they are very receptive to the idea, and perhaps they're even, willing to put in some of the work themselves. So, this looks pretty good so far, Pisces. But let's see where it goes. Alright then, next card. Here we go. What do you want? Pretty sure that's obvious, but let's see. Yeah, there you go. You want to help build this friend of yours back up. Because right now, your friend has been knocked down a little bit. Their Achilles heel, quite literally, has been exposed. Man, has it been exposed. Their greatest weakness, their greatest trouble in life has been exposed. And they're feeling that exposure quite heavily here. And they are feeling, as a result of that, a little bit weak as a result of it. And so your primary objective here is to build your friend back up again. It's to, help your friend get back to where they should be, get back to, being the confident, stable, possibly, really cool person that they really are. So that's your primary goal here. Let's see if it works out. Who's advising you? Apollo's liar. Good, Pisces. Very good. Very, very, very good here. You are the light of their life, so they say. You are their rock right now. You are their foundation. You are the one bringing them hope, bringing them justice. You are the one they are relying on. So, so, so much, Pisces. So, so, so much. And that's a good thing in some ways because, being there that's as someone they can rely on, being there as someone they can, really trust is really good. But at the same time, you don't want them to become over reliant on you. You don't want them to become, helpless without you. So remember that, keep that in mind, and stay strong for them. Help be their rock in this, troubling time. What's your dilemma? Poseidon's realm. Yeah, it's a very emotionally charged situation, isn't it, Pisces? It is very emotionally charged. Because, again, you don't want to upset them any more than they already are. Right now, they're in a bit of a vulnerable state. They're exposed, they're weakened, they're feeling very troubled right now. Their emotional state is fractured almost. It wouldn't take much of a tap to break that glass that is their emotional state right now. It wouldn't take much to unravel that tapestry. It's a very emotionally charged situation, and you're going to have to choose your words and your actions very carefully, Pisces. But I know you, Pisces. I know Pisces. You guys are one of the most emotionally tuned signs of them all. You guys are very in tune with your emotions. You're in tune with the emotions of other people. You're empathic, essentially. You're one of the most empathic. You got this. Rock this out. Who has the power? Oh man. Huh. I was kind of expecting that this might happen, but I'll let you see for yourself. Arrows is arrow. I think this card needs no explanation, but just in case, there is a spark of love between you two right now. As a result of the emotionally charged situation, or perhaps it was just a catalyst for it, there are some very heightened, spicy tensions between you two. And I don't really feel like it's necessarily just spicy tensions. I feel like it's just very romantic right now because you are their rock. You are the ones holding them together. You're the one who's, there for them, being the one to comfort them, to lift them up. You're the one who they can rely on right now. And there is almost nothing more romantic than that. I will tell you that much, Pisces. So it's not really a spicy tension so much as it is just very, very romantic. I can't tell you what to do in this situation. All I can tell you is that tension exists. Acknowledge it. Don't ignore it. Acknowledge it. All right, next up, here's one of the defining cards of this. What's holding you back, Pisces? Ooh, Narcissist's reflection. Okay, I see your dilemma here. Instantly, I see the problem here, Pisces. And let me answer your unspoken question. No, you are not being selfish by having these feelings crop up inside you. You are not being selfish by feeling this romantic tension between you two. It is not selfish for all that you're giving to this person to want a little something back. Not at all. You are giving your time, emotional capacity, emotional, support. You are being there for your friend like nobody else is right now. And that takes a lot out of a person. That really does. So no, You're not selfish, and you should stop thinking you're being selfish. Acknowledge the tension, act on it if you wish. Whatever your choice you make, I think it'll work out. What's being hidden? Demeter's harvest. Ooh. There is definitely a relationship to be built here. It's not, I'm going to tell you this right now, Pisces. If this turns into a relationship, it's going to be a slow burn. It's not going to be fast. It's not going to be, consuming everything at once. It's going to be a slow burn. It's going to evolve slowly, naturally, and carefully between the two of you. And that's good. That's more than okay. That's good. A slow burn relationship is one of the best kind of relationships you can have. I personally think you could not have asked for anything better. You could not have asked for a better scenario. Now, can you succeed? The Olympian feast. Oh, your friend is very pleased with you right now. Whoever this friend is, they are very, very happy with all the support that you've shown and given them, everything like that. It looks to me as though you have done everything you needed to do, everything you wanted to do. You have succeeded in every single way here, Pisces. I must tip my invisible fedora to you. Round of applause, standing ovation, Pisces. You have been an incredible friend in this case. And you are not selfish for wanting a little something back. And I think your friend might just be ready to give a little something back as well. Here's the big one. What happens in the end? Survey says, ooh, Icarus's ascent. You're both wary of the same thing. Flying too close to the sun, letting your emotions rule this friendship, rule this relationship. You're both scared of how emotionally charged it still is because, they've gotten over their weakness. They're back in shape, they're steady on their feet. But now, when you're around, they can feel their heart fluttering a little bit. And that makes them wonder, could I ask for more? That's the big question here. Could I ask for more? Am I flying too close to the sun? Are you flying too close to the sun, Pisces? That's the question you're both asking yourselves. Uncertainty is in the air. Let's see if it gets cleared. When's this all happening? Ah, there it is. The Forge of Vulcan. Very nice, Pisces. Very, very nice. There is a relationship to be forged here, Pisces. There absolutely is. Unquestionably. As for when this is all happening, this is going to be over in the next 2 months. It's not going to take longer than 2 months, but it might take up to 2 months. It's going to be a process of, consoling your friends, helping them through this tough time, but you can do it. And I get the feeling this is all going to work out wonderfully for you, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to do a very quick recap, and they'll go on and end things off. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have been enjoying it, please do go check me out on Twitter. Same kind of content on there, same name as this channel. Even some exclusive content you may very much enjoy. And if you really love it on there, consider dropping me a follow. It helps support me, it helps support the channel. So without much further ado, folks, it is recap time. So, you reached out to your friends who you noticed had been, struggling a little bit. You said, hey, need a little help? And they're like, absolutely. You want to meet up for a little while? Let's talk this out. Let's, hang out for a little while. And you're like, yeah, sure. Let's do it. So they love that. They love that, you're trying to help them build themselves back up. They love that, you sort of become the light of their life, their biggest support system. But let me tell you, Pisces, this is an emotionally charged situation in more ways than one. It is very emotionally charged. They're going to be back on their feet by the end of this. But then there's going to be a new uncertainty. Do you two have the spark of love being built between you? And just want to point this out real quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major Olympian gods in this reading, with one taking both its Greek and Roman forms. So pay attention, Pisces. This is a big one. So, first of all, you're not being selfish by wanting everything back. You're not. And I know you've been treading lightly here, but maybe it's time at the end of all this to realize that you're not flying too close to the sun. They're not flying too close to the sun, and it's time for you both to take the next logical step. Up to you both, of course. Up to you, Pisces. I can't tell you what to do here. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. You don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good one.